L'enfant sortilège is a piece that treats the theme of a little boy of some age of 6 or 7 years, who, as many of us, me including, does not exactly like to do his homework and refuses in that way to grow up. He is in his room, in the world which surrounds him, which he detests, which he hates. He's bored by it because he is forced to live in the world. He didn't choose to live in that world. His mother enters the room and wants to check how far he has got with his homework, and realizes that he has done as much as nothing. She gets angry with him, and she tells him that he must do his work, like all children have to do. And the boy misbehaves towards his mother. The mother sees that she has to take some more severe measures and decides to lock this boy in the room until the dinner time in order to make him do his homework. This boy, he's a boy of very rebellious character, decides to destroy everything in the room. He starts fighting the wallpaper, he starts fighting the chairs, the clock, the cats, the little squirrel who is in the cage. And after he has destroyed or tried to destroy as much of his surrounding as he possibly could, suddenly magic happens. The things, the objects start living, the cats start talking, the squirrel starts talking, and they all begin to threaten this child and try to punish him for his misbehavior. So the teapot comes to attack him, so comes the old grandfather's clock, so come the cats, so come the little sheep from the wallpaper who he has torn apart, and so comes to complain the princess, who the boy loved very much. And this is a very emotional moment for the boy, because for the first time he realizes that he has destroyed something that is of great importance to him and could be of great importance to his future, for his future. When it gets darker and darker, the fire threatens him, and it's the first time when the boy is really terrified. After that, he's tortured by Monsieur Arithmétique, the teacher of mathematics, which I myself have been tortured in my school as well. And I can very, very, very well understand this boy for being terrified of this horrendous character. The child does not know what to do anymore, and he decides to flee into the garden. And suddenly he's surrounded by his beautiful garden, which he loves so much. But even in the garden, the animals of the garden and the trees start attacking him. So comes the bat with his severe claws and threatens the child. So come the frogs, so comes a bird of paradise, and so come the night moths and the trees, until they surround him and decide to punish him severely. As they come close to the child to teach him a lesson, to beat him up, in the turmoil of the fight, they don't realize that they have injured their own friend, a little squirrel. And in that moment, the child realizes that he has really done wrong, and that there is time to change, and there is time to improve things that he has done wrong. So he takes a handkerchief and ties the broken paw of the squirrel. And suddenly things turn, things shift to a better side, and the animals realize that they must give this boy a chance to develop and to learn, and they quietly listen if the boy is saying something, and the boy is calling for his mama. So they realize that there is a chance for this boy to grow up in this world, which is not always easy to live in, and bring him back to his home to be together with his mother again. For us, the team of creators of the ballet, of the theatrical production, it was a very interesting problem, technically a very interesting problem, but before all, it was a beautiful experience of being able to go back into your own childhood. And in fact, I would love if the audience who sees this work feels like someone who is looking into a child's book that was lost for a long time.